Hey guys, it's Danny. Welcome to Orchid Haul Season 4 and possibly the last season for this year. 4 seasons, I guess it's enough. And by the way, this has nothing to do with like movie series or anything. It's just a way to differentiate between the 4 distinct orders that we're gonna watch throughout the next few years. Orchid orders, that is. And today's orchid order comes from Orchid Garden. Orchid Garden, oh my goodness. For those of you who are old on my channel, you might know Orchid Garden had some misses in the past in the sense that they packed orchids pretty wet, so I had a lot of losses. So I stopped ordering from them for a few years, but I used to order from them a lot. And you know what? They have a great assortment of orchids, and I thought, tis the time to try again, because they have some orchids that I used to have, I lost, and I really want. I'm on a quest to getting back the orchids that I used to have. And boy oh boy, wasn't this haul a surprise. I filmed it when it arrived. It was late in the day. I didn't want to put on makeup, so you'll see me unpack the things close up, but not my face. So I'm making the intro separately, but I can assure you the haul was such a big surprise. So before we start, don't forget to give this video a like if you end up enjoying it and you like the series. And why not subscribe? I post multiple times a week, but if you're feeling extra about it and you can, do consider further supporting the channel by becoming a member, using the affiliate links down below, checking out the merch, or using the super thanks option below my video. Right, so let's cue to when I unbox the orchids, and I, future Danny, will be back at the end of the video. Alrighty, so I promised you drama in my last Orchid Haul Watch, the 3rd season. So let's see if I lied to you. I kind of hope I did, but you never know with Orchid Garden, and I have a vague suspicion it's gonna be apparent why. So first off, the box looks a little dramatic, wouldn't you say? It looks like it's seen things. It's not the fault of the nursery, obviously. What happens on transport, you know, who knows? Who can imagine? So let's just go ahead and open the box. And by the way, excuse my little setup today, but it's late in the day, it's Friday. The last thing I want to do is put on a full face of makeup and get ready to work. I want to sit on the couch and enjoy a beverage pretty much, but I have to get these orchids out. It's been a heck of a week this week, very, very tiring for me. And I'm glad it's over. Not that I don't work in the weekends, because I do, but still. Friday nights are very important to me. Right, so, well, this is new. I'm glad they went for something like this rather than the packing peanuts. This is shredded cardboard, I guess. I am happy to see it, but oh my goodness, I can see in the air all sorts of fine particles. So I'm gonna put the box down and I'm gonna take the orchids one by one. Who knows, maybe things changed with Orchid Garden. I'm gonna clear the air. I'm gonna tell you why I expect drama. All right, so the orchids are not actually packed into separate wrappings or anything. They're just in the box like this, and that's absolutely okay. So first off, we have a Cattleya. It looks good, you guys. Oh my gosh, it looks very, very nice. This is Cattleya Chia Lin New City. One of you guys asked me if I have this orchid. I've wanted it for the longest time, never ended up purchasing it. I don't know why. Now, this is a rather small one. It's gonna take about a couple of years or so to reach maturity, but I'm okay. I can wait. Cattleyas grow very fast for me. They do very well in this climate. I already have new growth here. And the Chia Lin New City has an enormous red flower, and people say it's very, very fragrant. So I just had to get it. Reason why I even made this order, there are a lot of orchids that I want from this nursery. Well, let us continue. So far so good, but we have quite a few more to go. Okay, next up. Oh my goodness, this one is mature. You'll never guess who this is. And by the way, yet again, it looks decent, you guys. It looks good. This is Encyclia René Marqués Flamethrower. Do you guys remember this one? I used to have it. I lost it to thrips. Here's the catch with the thrips. What's worse about the thrips? They do so much damage that if I go in with my oily substances, some orchids absorb so much oil that the leaves get very, very damaged, and especially new growth, which is very tender and very absorbent. So there's two things happening here. With spider mites, I can get things resolved with my oily solution, 2%, the one in the video that you know for a few years now. Well, for thrips, that concentration is not enough. Thrips need more oil, and I had my leaf shine oil, which I was super careful with, and for the main part, everything was okay. But there were those orchids that were just so grazed that it was inevitable that the leaves absorbed oil. There was too much grazing going on, and this was one of them. So I sprayed her and she absorbed too much of that oil and I lost it. Now I'm confident that I can overcome thrips. So that's why I'm repurchasing the orchids that I've always wanted, or the ones that I lost to thrips. Next up, oh no, I lost the pot. All right, here we go. This is the pot. It's okay, I'm going to repot these anyway very soon. This looks nice. This again is a Dendrobium that I used to have, Dendrobium anosmum, but this is the variety A Touch of Class. I don't remember why I got this one. Was it variegated? I doubt it. There's something variegated here, I just don't remember which one. The anosmum is one of my favorite Dendrobiums. It is a pendant Dendrobium and the flowers smell like a raspberry. They're wonderful. Guess what? I lost it to thrips because Dendrobiums are magnets to thrips. Pest magnets in general. Oh, we're gonna talk about Dendrobiums at length when I will tell you about the insecticides I'm trying and the success I'm having. Which, by the way, we already did that video 2 weeks ago. This has been recorded about a month ago. So you can see the video title and thumbnail on the screen. You can search for it yourself, or you can visit the description. I'll link you to it there. Or lack thereof. No, I'm having success, don't worry. So yet another orchid that I've had in the past I loved and I lost. I will have to say everything looks perfect so far. Incredible. Next up, another beautiful orchid. This one is not one that I've always had or anything, or always wanted, but it's red and I like red. This is Cattlianthe Jewel Box Dark Waters, and the flowers are an intense darker red, let's say. Not very, very dark, but it's an intense red, and I just had to have it because I'm Miss Cattleya girl. There we go, I've said it. Like, this climate, it's perfect for Cattleyas, might as well, you know, they don't give me headaches, except for the thrip situation. So yeah, this one I just got because I liked, and it looks very good, you guys. Given, I don't see what's going on here, but it's potted in bark, it's not wet, doesn't smell bad at all. It looks great. Wow, you guys, no drama. I lied to you. I was expecting drama. Next up, this is another orchid that I used to have and I lost. I don't think it was thrips, I don't remember. I lost it twice. I had this one twice, lost it twice. Different reason every time, I don't know. Maybe there's something up with this particular one. This is Asconopsis, Irene, Dobkin, Elmhurst. It also bloomed for me once, I remember. So what I see here is just a little bit of a leaf being misshaped, but nothing dramatic. It's mechanical damage. And even though, yeah, you can see it's lighter in the center, it's fine. It's just a discoloration. It grew in the dark, it's fine. Looking good, you guys. We're having a good haul. By the way, these orchids spend around a week in transport. They're coming from Poland, and that's an average amount of time to spend on transport. We have, I guess, a good route between Cyprus and Poland. I never have issues. Next up, I have to get this one because it was winking at me, it was waving. Okay, this is Cattleya Tsiku Eglantine coerulea crossed with aclandiae coerulea. Okay, I think this is a sort of an aclandiae, but whiter, I don't remember. But yet another Cattleya, because why not? I love Cattleyas. It is mature, and yet again, it looks good. It looks great. I'm gonna start to tell you what I was expecting, okay? Before we move on, we have a few more orchids. I was expecting these orchids to be soaking wet and rotten because that's kind of the history that I had with this nursery in the past. And wow, that didn't make any sense. The history in the past, of course, it's not the history in the future. So I had a lot of orchids that arrived soaking wet. They were rotten, I couldn't save them anymore, and it wasn't just one time, it was multiple times, and it wasn't just me. I had viewers complaining to me that they had the same experience. So I kind of took a break from ordering from this nursery, but you know what? Things change. People change, people learn, and I'm always up for giving second chances and changing my mind. As we grow older, we learn, we become better, right? So far so good. Acing this haul right now, Orchid Garden. I love it. Mind you though, I also have a discount because I'm a long time member. I've ordered from them for 7 years now or something like that, or 6. So yeah, I have a tiny little bit of a discount of 5% or something. I don't know. So that's a little bit of an incentive I just discovered. I was like, oh, look at that. I have a discount because I'm an old member. Who would have thought? So yeah, that can happen. Do you guys have discounts? Let me know. By the way, nothing is sponsored, just so we're clear. Right, moving on. Oh, this orchid is screaming to get out of its pot. Wow. What are you? We have beautiful flower spikes here. Phalaenopsis Lyndon Mix Zebra 870. Did I order this? I don't remember. If I did, you're gonna have a picture on the screen. Zebra says lines to me, so maybe it is a beautiful zebra-like flowered Phalaenopsis. It's polychylous, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this one is supposed to look like, but we have flower spikes. One, it's actively growing. It's gonna intensify in color. It grew in the box in the dark. So yeah, this one looks amazing. Look at that, look at the roots. And it's not wet. It's not wet. Oh, you guys, I remember. This makes all the difference. So all of my other Orchid Garden hauls, if you type in the search bar, MissOrchidGirl, Orchid Garden, you'll find all the hauls that I've ever did, I think, for this nursery. I remember distinctly every time orchids were packed individually in paper, and that paper was moldy. And I was telling you, it's because the orchids are wet. Now the orchids are not packed individually, they're packed in this, and this is a lot more breathable. So even if some of these orchids were not completely dry when sent, they just dried. This absorbs humidity, there's a lot of it in the box, and it makes a world of difference. Literally, I'm so happy. I will definitely order more. I have another nursery that I can order from. Woohoo! Literally, none of these orchids are soaking wet. Maybe they were packed wet, but they dried in the box because there's a lot of this in the box. Right, is this the last one? Maybe. Potinara Chian-Tzy, Golden Orange, Golden Boy. Okay, this is one that I think I ordered before from them, but it arrived already rotted. It's one of those. So I never got to enjoy it, but the name sounds so familiar. I didn't actually look in my order history. I should look. I think I ordered it before, but I never got to enjoy it. It's beautiful, it's orange, it's tiny, it's a Sophronides, I do believe, hybrid. It looks wonderful. Now it's very healthy and very dry. Such an amazing haul so far. Let me check if I have anything else, but I think this is about it. No, I found one more. Oh yeah, there we go. Cattleya Tangerine Fire Mini Sun, or this is the orange one. I don't know, I don't remember. Maybe one is golden, one is orange. Again, perfectly dry, perfectly fine. I have no complaints. This is such an amazing haul. I wasn't expecting it to be an amazing haul. Wow, that's sad, right? Well, I'm happy. I'm happy with the growth, and there you go. I think everybody needs second chances because in the end we want to do good, and it just takes time to get experience, right? So yeah, I'm so happy. So for myself as well, but for the company, because you know, this is growth. I'm seeing growth in front of me. All right, so here are all the orchids. I took a look at the website about this Dendrobium, why it's called a touch of class. It's not that it's variegated, but the flower has a stripe of white that looks like it's variegated, but it's not, it's just a pattern. And I will be honest, I'm beyond happy with this order. What I will do now is I'm gonna put them in one of the cabinets. I have a place for them, quarantine them a little bit. I will also spray them, but I will do so tomorrow because I cannot be bothered right now. So just in case, I'm gonna spray everybody. I don't want any more pests. And about the Dendrobiums, did you notice that this year we didn't have any Parisias in bloom? Well, we have a few buds on one, but the reason is I kept my Dendrobium Parisias in one of the cabinets to protect it against pests, it was protected, it didn't get a proper cool down, so we don't have too many blooms. But hopefully now I'm gonna be able to keep them outside in the grow space, in which they do well, and hopefully we're gonna have more blooms. Right, so I will sign off and I will let future Danny do the outro. And if I have anything to update you on when I will record, I will do so. I'll give these guys a bit of water. Some of them are quite dry, some not. Some are a little bit damp, which is fine because they weren't wrapped in that paper, you know? So I'm gonna water them, make sure they're okay, put them in the cabinet for now. Right, I'll stop babbling. I'm gonna go just sit on the couch now, and future Danny, which will be more rested than me right now, will do the outro. So bye-bye from me. And there we have it. Who would have thought, you guys? I received impeccable looking orchids. Do you see how much of a difference packing makes? And to this day, they look wonderful. I unpacked everything and I took a closer look at them. They look absolutely beautiful. I don't think we're gonna have issues with any of them. I was kind of not really hoping, but I was thinking that some will have some issues, so maybe we can make some educational videos about what to do when you receive rotten orchids in the mail. That didn't happen. There's nothing rotten there. So that was a big surprise, and you know what? I'm always rooting for any orchid nursery. We learn as we grow, right? As time goes by, and this just shows me that this nursery is serious and wants to have quality products and wants to be around. So I'm really, really happy. Definitely, I will be purchasing more things because they do bring some really beautiful things from time to time. And yeah, the next video will probably be on repotting, at least some of these things. I don't think we're gonna have issues with them, but who knows? You never know what you find in the potting mix. Maybe I'm making such a positive video now, but next time we're gonna have the surprise of the century. You never know. It's always an interesting video whenever we repot things. So stay tuned for that. Remember, I will always have linked the playlist in the pinned comment below this video, so you can watch all of the videos as I film them. If there's nothing there, it means I didn't film anything new, so give it some time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. I will keep you up to date, and let me know if you enjoy this series. And if you have a nursery that you'd like me to try and they ship to Cyprus, let me know. I might try it, but for now I think let's end it here with the holes, right? It's enough. It's summertime, it's hot. Let's pipe down with the holes. Right, so that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.